Oh, are we live? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back to the Royal Sapphire hardcore Nuzlocke that I'm doing. Trying my best to get through um, this game. Um, I've planned out my Watson fight, and I think I'm ready to get things rocking and rolling. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right on into it. Nice. So Watson's leading Volbeat. We've got Salt, and we actually just two-shot with Rock Tomb. Expecting a Thunder Wave, and we have a Cherry Berry equipped, so that way we get around that. Yep, now we just Rock Tomb again. Now, I think that Metang will come out because it has worse typing into me. Yep. So we'll be able to go for some digs. Psybeam does not two-shot us. It does get close, though. Oh, snap. Okay. Was not expecting that. Ooh, do we outspeed the Raichu now? I remember this Raichu being really fast. 70 speed. I have no clue if we outspeed. I know it's going for Fake Out, though, to begin with. Ooh, that's still a lot of damage. Alright, well, we do outspeed. Psybeam. Damn. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a two-shot, but... Alright, 61 down to 9. Alright, so we're going to have to switch. Definitely after the confusion for sure. Cannot risk that. I really didn't factor in the level up. Alright, well, special defense is higher, but we're going to be using, I think, physical moves anyways. We've got Manectric. I'm assuming this is going to be quick attack into me. Okay. And then we're just going to go for Signal Beam. So long as we're not crit and confused and we hit ourselves, we're fine. Well. Damn. Okay. That's still fine. Probably just still going for Psybeam. I don't think Aqua Jet KOs, though. Yeah. I should have just went for Mudshot. Ugh, we're gonna lose now. I can't believe I threw the fight. Ugh. I'm so fucking trash. Okay. This is gonna require some heavy pivoting, so we're gonna get Electrode Hisui out because of Magical Leaf. And that should be Magical Leaf every day of the week. $47, 50, Quad Resist turned to Normal Resist, Cherry Berry. We're gonna go Dill. should not be much at all. I think we resist every attack that's not self-destruct. Thunder Wave, but we have Cherry Berry. Alright, and so long as we can get a couple turns of sleep, then we'll be okay. We'll go for Sludge. Okay. Resetting tempo there is very nice. All we've got is Manectric and Porygon left. Neither one of which I'm super concerned about. Traced Chlorophyll is fine. And then we two-shot, hopefully. It's close. Porygon has a Pecha Berry. So much does Sludge do? Okay. Alright, well, it stayed asleep, so... Okay, Sleep Powder. And we know it's going for crunches moving forward. I think we're just going to stay in with Dill. I think that's our safest play right now. Okay. There have been a lot of crits in this fight that have thankfully saved some things. I don't think this is a two-shot though. If I like really low roll, it's probably not a KO from here. Cool. Alright, well that's one Death Watson. Which I'll take. Definitely could have gone a lot worse, so I'll be thankful. Which means we're finally back onto Flannery Split. I'll go ahead and get Flannery Split's trainers pulled up so I can plan for those. Dang, excuse me. I was honestly pretty excited for Clove. I felt the typing and the moves that it had was going to be pretty useful after Flannery Split. But it's okay. I was hoping I'd get something from that, okay. Nope, not withdraw. Move. Four deaths isn't too bad, though, for this part of the game. And we do get access to Crobat now. So that's good. We'll also get access to Wishcash. We won't be getting... I need to hit Shell Bell. We won't be getting access to Swampert yet. That's not going to be until after we beat Flannery, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and deposit Cardamom, and we'll grab... I think I actually want to grab Rock Salt. I think I want that on the team. At least right now. And do I want Salt up here? Yes, actually I do. Yeah, this is a fine team. We do need to go over here and get Rock Smash. I don't believe I picked it up when I was over here last time. There we go. And then is there a move deleter in this Poké Center? I hope so. Not marked. Nope, not there. But I can go through Verdant Turf Town because I believe there's a move deleter there. We just repel. Because I want to get cut off of, what's his face? Off of Salt. Everything okay?
Yeah, she's just being over dramatic.
About?
I'm not that dramatic! Daddy did my food! Help me!
Okay, everything's fine. I can tell now.
Daddy, no! Can you do it again?
No, I'm about to go back outside.
Can we do it one more time?
No.
Alright, Rock Smash has learned on that.
That was not that
Okay, that's fine. Then we don't have to do anything.
Can you do
We'll get Rock Salt. I want to get everyone up to like
How are you going to that? How about that?
29, I think.
it around in here for me and then? If I get everything.
We take the confusion chance, actually. Although Basil needs to get to 30 to evolve. And we're gonna get Cumin leveled up a bit as well. Get rid of Bite. We'll get it to 30 and we'll give him the experience share. Not Shell Bell, experience share.
Yeah, I'll throw you.
Shell Bell will go onto Dill. And then Berry Juice for the last 2 mons. And we're giving Cumin the experience share because it evolves at like 32. And I don't think I'll be using it much during this fight, but it'll be nice to have later. Let's grab some more rare candies while we're here. Alright. And we're going to save the fight against Hiker Mark until later. And actually properly build a team around him so that way I don't get wiped by him. Because, yeah, that was almost impressive how bad I played that last time. Unless I think I can just take him on now with this team? Wait, hang on. I mean, I'm right here. What's this team looking like? Yeah, we're gonna give him the Shell Bell. No, I think Basil actually can probably just handle this entire team. There's no super effective moves, no grass moves, so... Alright, Troy, I'm about to take on the fight that wiped my last run.
Oh. Trainer Jim?
Huh?
I was trying to make a reference to like a really low level character to say that you're trash, but I couldn't think of a trainer name.
You could say Youngster Joey.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I came up with Jim, but I couldn't think about it too fast enough.
No, his name is Hiker Mark.
Okay.
Mark with a C. So, and if you know that meme, that means cart.
Alright.
Oh, I can get you a lemonade. I have lemonade. Or a pack of lemonade packets.
You already know what the strat is.
Delicious double cup.
Magnitude 8.
It doesn't matter. Nosepass's attack is like 35.
Pepsi. Lux. Whatever your name is.
Whatever your name is crazy.
The boost.
No.
Oh, the shell bell. Never mind.
The one hell. That's so funny. You see, yeah, that was a crit. No, dude, we're fine. We're big chillin'. Like, nothing on his team really threatens Basil, so.
Yeah.
Although I'm hoping for some boost. That's what I was trying to get. But I still think I sweep most things anyways.
Yeah, might as well try to set up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, his most threatening thing is, like, maybe I'll get burned by Lickitung. Maybe. There we go.
Hey. Now it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I've won the fight now. Like, none of his Pokemon are above level 29.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, though, I don't think Nosepass lives this Ancient Power, so this is the last boost I get to try to get off of him. But, I mean, I still have 3 more Ancient Powers I can use on others. But everything resists it except for Lickitung. Like I said, Lickitung might burn me. I think I might just want to KO that. Or it could paralyze me with Body Slam. Magneton. Tri-Attack, I guess. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't plan for this fight, by the way. I just, like, built a team for other trainers, and then I was like, well, since I'm here, you know, the same methodology I used last time.
Well, this time you came in with a strategy. Last time you said you were just like, YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I?
I've been thinking about trying to get her.
Damn.
You know why? Summer
But
came
I
down.
imagine Water Pulse probably KOs now.
You like the one they had.
Or at least gets close. No, my speed advantage.
Oh no, not the speed drop.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure I'm still faster than this thing, even after a speed drop. Because I had the +1, so.
Yeah, you're not back at neutral.
No, let me play it safe. Because I'd rather not lose Basil. I think Basil will have some... Damn.
Also, some shell bell healing.
Yeah, I initially had Berry Juice on this, but I was like, Shell Bell is just way better. Dang, I was hoping it would live. So I could go for another Ancient Power.
Dawn fan.
Hey.
Speed advantage. Against Pokemon that you
that are
naturally
really
outspeed.
slow, yeah.
I wonder what you should do. Not the dig counter.
God, this shit's so funny.
It is.
Oh no, his Dolphin's back at full.
Not using a priority move, not throwing the game. Bro
I can't believe it actually did that.
Bro said, I don't want this next turn.
Bro called final turn for me.
And he didn't use it this turn.
I think it's just clicking random moves, because it doesn't have anything super effective. Everything's either neutral or resisted. And it doesn't make sense for it to use Endeavor right now, because of how high of health it was at.
Yeah. What crazy AI tech.
All that's left is Lickitung, which could paralyze me. So we can fuse it. That was less damage than I was hoping for.
Yes. No.
Wait, she it? Yeah, I'd already told you! No more animals!
Oh. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll ask Julia.
Bro, he's swallowing.
Oh no. Too bad Mudshot still kills.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I thought I did way more damage than that.
I've got to go for the last AP boost.
Oh no, you have no choice but to do that.
Oh, man. Actually, that's wild how much damage that did when... Because, like, I don't know. We just hope I crit.
How's he still using Swallow and everything?
Oh, it's changed to just be like a recovery move.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like some slight move differences. See, it's like...
Not enough, yeah.
8-7. I was hoping that's what it was gonna be. Yeah, I'm just stuck in fucking recover loop.
Yeah, you just gotta run the PP out.
I think it... I don't know how much PP it actually has. Honestly, I think I just go for Water Pulse Confusion.
Yeah.
It really just depends on if it's wanting to go for Swallow again. Okay, cool. As long as I don't get paralyzed, then I'm fine.
Oh, babe, we gotta get ready to go. I gotta brush my teeth.
Dude, it's an eye appointment. Of course I get a crit now.
Yes, I appointed that someone's gonna close my face.
Why are they gonna be sniffing your breath? Cool. Hiker mark down. I'm sorry. You know, Manectric would have been really good for the Grumpig, but it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. Dang. Everything I have is weak to that dang Grumpig for the most part. Yeah, Wishcash is going to see a lot of play now. Very good Pokemon. Plenty of use cases coming up for sure. And possibly even a potential Gemmon. It just depends on the calcs and stuff. Root Fossil. Alright, I do want to do another Repel because we're going to find wild Pokemon here, but I've already got my counter, so it does not matter. Alright, Grumpig gets Psybeam, Fire Punch, Dig. Psybeam is probably just highest damage. We're going to go for Mudshot first. Okay, damage. We'll get some recovery back with Shell Bell. And then Mudshot might trigger it to switch because Vibrava has Levitate. And on that chance, we'll Water Pulse. Okay, cool. And then it's going to be dead to, I think, most things I can do at this point. Psybeam, 95 down to 75, 20 damage. Okay, nothing crazy. Sandstorm chip's gonna happen, and then honestly, I think I'm just gonna be going for Ancient Power. It'd be very funny if I get the boost. No boost, but that's okay. I just needed to take it out. Alright, Vibrava resists Earthang. I'm assuming it's probably going for Dragon Breath. $76 down to 64. That's what, 8 damage? 12 damage on the retard. Aurora Beam quad effective. Dragon Breath's the highest damage. We have Natural Cure, so we can swap out if we get paralyzed to get rid of it. Yeah, Aurora Beam KO's cool. Human's now level 31. Then I believe it's the next level is when it evolves. We can get healing from in here. And then we've got a back-to-back coming up with Camerupt and Laron. And that's why another reason why Wish Cash is out front, as it handles both of these very well. Let's see, so what, the Picnicker first? So we've got Camerupt, Big, Fire Spin, Rock Tomb. Probably is going for Rock Tomb, so we just want to KO it. Intimidate, but we're doing super effective damage with ground moves. We'll attempt a dig. Damn. Did you get the list I sent you? Did you get the list I sent you? Okay, cool. Let's hope we don't miss. Becky.
Oh, do you want the light on, Lisa?
I hate accuracy drops.
Oh, you.
They're annoying.
Who dis?
Picnic or Becky. I mean, yeah, I'm guaranteed to win. Like, I win next turn, guaranteed, because of Sandstorm Chip. And this is our last poke.
Fair.
We bulled him, so. And then right after is Camper Travis.
Oh, yeah, I need to put those here. Do you need it?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple. I didn't think about that. Not bad. Do I sound that low energy?
A little bit. I completely misspelled energy, but whatever.
Energy.
Synergy.
Yeah, that's what she said, for sure. No slurs were spoken.
And demonetized.
Bro, fucking my stream got copyrighted again, so that's why I have the game audio playing now.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't, but my dad definitely does. In his gigantic chest of batteries.
Is he coming home today? Do you know?
Well, even if he is, but even if he wasn't, you know, you'd easily get him. Also, my dad's gonna be home all next week. He took it off. My dad can come with us because his birthday was, on Wednesday. He can come with us to Sushi King if he wants to.
That sounds cool.
Oh yeah, if I was born on time, I think I would have been born on his birthday, or like very close, like maybe like a day or two after.
All of us, I think, this year were born early.
I was like, I think a little over a week late.
I think we're all like a month or so early. Rico was like way early, but
Cece was a month early. That's why she is the way that she is.
my birthday would have been in July.
Gross.
It's crazy.
I say gross. Chris's birthday's in July.
So is Sharika's. You want to leave this door open?
Yeah. Just
Malika, we're leaving, okay? We're about to go to Daddy's appointment. You can't come with us to, you want to come with us to the appointment?
Yeah.
Babe. You don't want to stay with Uncle Christmas?
that hurts my heart.
Right, yeah.
It's
She wants to come to the appointment.
Yeah, but there's really nowhere for her to stay. Could you stay here with Uncle Christmas while we do this real quick? We won't be gone long.
You'll be okay. How about I bring you a treat? What kind of treat do you want? You want a toy treat or a snack treat? Okay. If you be good for Uncle Christmas, I'll bring you a toy treat. She's not gonna cry or anything.
She gave me the thumbs up. I know we're good.
Yeah. Make sure she's not doing coconut.
Yeah, I'll make sure she's not.
Oh, you want the front door closed?
Sure. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no, too late.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're not going to be gone long. Your dad's appointment shouldn't take too long, okay? Alright, cool. There's the back-to-back done. And now we got to pivot to have Dill up front. Does this have anything? Ooh, actually, do I want Dill up front? It's Gorbis as Psybeam I just saw. I kind of just have to say screw it and deal. So. We'll be getting an encounter up north. Okay, so we got Gorbis up front, Water Pulse, Warpole, Psybeam, Clamp. Definitely going for Psybeam. It's the only thing that's not resisted by Dill. It's faster. Didn't expect that, actually. Wow. I looked away. I don't know if that was a crit. Okay, Bottle Bulch. I assume because of Amnesia being a psychic move is why that got sent out. Earth Power is not going to do much. And we're just going to get all of our health. Well, maybe not. Barboach has really low health. But it's going to be a KO. Are we just going to go in team order except we're saving Shedinja for last? I'm okay with that. Nope, Shedinja comes out now. Oh, this is going to kill it. If it glares me, then we know that... Perfect. We know Nosepass isn't going for Thunder Wave when I switch out. Which is awesome. Actually, do I even need to switch? Is the Nosepass a woman? No. So it can't attract me, so all I can do is AP and Spark. We'll put it to sleep. And then hopefully we can just hit through the paralysis and call it a day. Nice. The way I like to keep it, super simple. Alright, Cuman's level 32. wanting to learn Mega Drain. I think the grass coverage isn't worth. And it's going to try to learn Mega Drain again. Dang it, I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, stop learning for Mega Drain. Yeah, Jolly Nature, so it's minus special attack. Yeah, no, we don't want special moves if we can avoid it. We can give the XP share to this. Oh, right, we actually have leftovers now. We give leftovers to Basil. And we give Shell Bell to Salt. No, actually, I want to give it a Cherry Berry. For at least the upcoming fight, because it has stuff with Thunder Wave. Sure, you can get the Shell Bell. Alright, we'll backtrack and heal, and then we'll get a couple of encounters, and then we'll have some more fights to do. Alright, well, since we're here. Nidoran female. It's not like I really had much of a choice on what I was going to get anyways. So... but it would have been cool to get something else. Anise. Sounds like a good name. I love the little syndicals about. Okay. TM06, and then no encounter? Okay, there we go. Vulpix. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of using one of these yet. But we do get access, we just got a Firestone, so I can actually take a look at Vulpix's Learn set. And seeing if there's anything worth... Ooh, it doesn't learn Flamethrower by level up as a Ninetales. And I can't even tutor it. I'll get Fire Pledge instead, which is notably worse. I guess I would want Psybeam. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if this thing's actually going to get any use. But can we just catch it, please? There we go. And then we'll name this thing Caraway. Alright, so now we've got Dunsparce, Gligar, Butterfree Trainer next. And so we have a Cherry Berry, so that way we can make sure we avoid Thunder Wave in case we don't one-hit KO. Because we don't really have a fantastic fighting move. When does Primeape even get one? Uh, 33 for Brick Break. Okay. Damn. But I knew it. I called the Thunder Wave. So we can chop again. And then I imagine it's probably either Gligar or Butterfree coming out next. Gligar is Wing Attack. We can Rock Tomb it. Oh, we're already faster, so... Oh, it's only level 26. There's no point in me staying in. Wing Attack is just a threat now. Alright, 67 down to 15. That wasn't even a crit. Okay. This thing, sadly, is like doing probably random moves right now, but Basil handles most of it. Alright, yeah, random move slash. Alright, we're gonna get some healing because of leftovers. And I imagine we're faster, but we're just gonna click Ancient Power because it's funny. Like, we're not even through crit, we're not really threatened at this point. And I'm willing to click Ancient Power until this thing's dead for right now. See, it's just random moving actually, and Wing Attack and Slash do like about the same amount, so... Really, Slash is probably the better play because of the higher crit chance. No AP boosts, which is a little sad, but it's okay. Does suck we lost our electric type though. That would have been really good for some of the upcoming trainers, but we will make do. Yeah, that's what I thought. One hit KO. Thank you, Basil, for the boost. I appreciate it. Alright, now... Spinda is probably going to be going for Psybeam on Salt. I'm willing to just bet, though, that we probably are just going to kill it with Karate Chop. Spinda is notably weaker than Dunsparce. Also, we'll get an encounter here at some point. I also don't think that a non-stab Psybeam from Spinda is going to KO. Yeah. And just sending in Skarmory just because it's Team Order. He doesn't really have anything else he can do at this point. I misread. I didn't see this thing actually having Aerial Ace. I need to stop risking Salt on random stupid stuff. Okay, well, we're dead to another Aerial Ace. We know that's what he's going for, though. We have a resist in Rock Salt. $76 down to 68, so that's only 8 damage. Ooh, I didn't think this thing would be faster. Alright, we gotta recover now. 47 down to 27, so crit deals 40 damage to us. Which means we are safe right now. Ooh, Toxic. That's not what I was hoping we were going to go for. Alright, we're gonna swap out this. I imagine is going for Steel Wing now. It's not gonna, it can't Toxic us now, so So we bring in Basil. Water Pulse. And I think we're just going to fully stay in until Murkrow is done as well. Should have clicked AP. It's okay. Alright, Murkrow's last. Murkrow's a little annoying. It's got Will-O-Wisp, it's got Protect. It's gonna be just doing stuff. Okay, dead to one more Water Pulse. Of course, it always goes for Protect at some point. Murkrow's really just kind of here to like waste time. Alright, cool. Aerial Ace. Alright, next trainer is Kecleon, and then two Pokemon that Crobat easily handles. So again, for the lead normal types, we lead with Salt. And I don't really think Basil or Rock Salt really matter. I will heal Basil, but... Alright, so yeah, Kecleon, Braylon, Roselia. So, Kecleon's probably going for Fake Out turn 1 to deal some damage onto Primeape, and then probably going to be just going for Focus Punch afterwards. Our physical defense is really low, and so it's going to probably always see kill with Focus Punch like I'm suspecting. We Karate Chop it, so even if this doesn't KO, it'll still knock its focus off, and then we can kill it again. Okay. Braylon. Probably going for Spore if I had to guess. Ooh, or faster. A little surprising. Leech Seed. I think I want to risk the Spore switch. And bring in Cumin. Mach Punch, cool. And then this is a quad effective wing attack. And then last up is a Roselia, but the Roselia has very bad physical defense. So I think Cumin will probably just take the KO there too. Perfect. Alright, and then we've got one more trainer until we hit the next city, which is going to be Cool Trainer Siebel. She's got lead Absol, so we're going to just do what we do best when it comes to a lead Pokemon that is weak to fighting type moves. Oh, we gotta go down. Finally, we ran into our encounter. Splunk. That's fine. If this thing gets thick fat, it might be worth bringing on to the Flannery team. We'll just have to take a look at it at some point. And we do. Oh yeah, we gotta nickname this thing. Ginger. We get a focus band. I'm not sure who I want to give that to, but we'll see. Shroomish. Shroomish would have been pretty cool for after Flannery, but that's okay. Alright. We got Lead Absol, Slash, Swords Dance, Knockoff, Quick Attack. I imagine a crit slash from Absol, just because it's not stab, may not KO Salt straight from the get-go. We're also just faster, and this thing isn't very bulky. Dang. Okay, no, so yeah, we do live crit slash. It doesn't even go for the quick attack, so we're good. Umbreon? Oh no, because of agility, you can see him. God, this thing loves to agility turn 1, but we might just be dead to return. Okay. Now it's probably going for return. So we'll go Rock Salt, because we know it can take a return. It resists everything or is neutral from Surf. Return. 13 is still a lot, but now it should be going for Surf. So we can switch to Dill. Dill should take that pretty well. Seeking has pretty bad special attack. And then we can Giga Drain, and it's faster, but return should not be a KO. Yeah. There we go. All that's left is Umbreon. Who we will poison. I missed. Well, this thing can still keep setting up. That's fine. All this does is increase bite damage, which could be scary, but not in this case. So now this is guaranteed to die at some point. We just gotta live through it. Bite will deal a good chunk. Yeah. Still not dead to crit, though. That was only 2033. We're dead to crit right now. Risk it. Never punished. $38. I think we're close to dead. Oh, ooh, you're right, we got Berry Juice, so we're dead only to crit now. Cool. That was definitely dangerous for sure. Had I been just like a couple levels higher, then the damage ranges would have been way better in my favor, but it's okay. What is life without a little risk? Alright, we'll get our encounter here. And then it's Pikachu. Don't know if we're gonna have any use for this on this. Actually, Alolan Raichu does sound pretty solid for some stuff. I have to take a look at Pikachu's learn set though. I think I'm gonna have to use a heart scale for getting like a better electric move. Oh, we got a name you too. Fenugreek. I think because we still haven't gotten Lotad, we want to just fish on 114. I think it can still give us Lotad, is that right? My goodness, scroll. game docs encounters. Where are we at? We're at 114. Nah, we get guaranteed core fish from fishing, I think, is what we're looking at. Because I don't think have I gotten core fish yet? Because if I have gotten core fish, then actually fishing is useless. No, I have not gotten core fish. Okay. So I can get another dark type, guaranteed. Or I can just take the random poke that I'll get from 114. Actually, I think that I like the idea of doing the random poke. Actually, no. I think we're just going to save surfing. I can get a Hisui Quillfish as an encounter. So yeah, no, we just don't do Route 114 anyways. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We do need to get a fire type, though, onto the team. Let's take a look at some of the new Pokemon we got. Flash Fire with a bashful nature. Own tempo, okay. And then Jolly Static is actually horrendous on Pikachu. Alright, let's look at Magby's learn set. I don't think there's a reason to delay. No. Yeah, we just get this up to 30 and put it onto the team. Do we need to get it higher than that? Don't think so. But yeah, we definitely need to do like some T-building revisions for sure for the upcoming stuff. Like, do I want Jasmine? Wing attack is solid. I definitely want White Pepper, for sure. White Pepper over Dill. We're not going to be fighting anything that Dill is actually useful for. You want Cayenne, probably over Rock Salt. I feel like I really do want an electric type, but my Pikachu's kind of bad. I think I can just make do. Yeah, I think this is going to be the team for the upcoming, because we get to avoid a lot of fights. We really only have like 4 coming up in the next section. Okay. Yeah, learn Fire Punch over Flame Wheel for sure. We can get Dig over Smoke Screen. Brick Break over Karate Chop. We'll get everyone up to at least 30. Okay. We gotta pass out items. I need to give the XP share to somebody. I'm gonna give it to Bayleaves because I think Bayleaves will probably be like the least likely to be used right now. Then Berry Juice to the rest. That's what it looks like. But Bailey's is still going to have, like, potential to be used. It's just that it's most likely not going to be used. Alright, so we'll get the Dig TM from here. As well as Roar. So we've got Fortress and Porygon, both of which Magmar, I think, just kind of handles. Because I think Fire Punch is just a KO. We've got a good special. This thing's quad weak. Yeah. And this thing is Flash Fire now, so but we were hitting it with Brick anyways. I want to just look at their stats real quick. Dang, that's really low defense. So yeah, probably 2 Bricks KOs. Yeah. Tri-attack, like, freeze or paralysis or crit is the only scary thing, which is a lot of different things, but... Beedaloo, doodaloo. Oh no! Alright, and we'll have Cumin come in for the lead Tropius that we're going to be dealing with. In fact, this thing also might just Dragon Breath, so in case of Dragon Breath, we're going to give a Cherry Berry for shaking off a paralysis. Does she give us something? Like, is this like a possible encounter that from like a gift? No, it's not listed up here. Oh, Opal. Sorry, everything's so cluttered. The Lotad doll. Oh. Speaking of Lotad, actually we can go to the Lotad secret base if I do the optional back-to-back there, which our team is decently set up for. So, I'm not opposed. Let me grab these. Actually, no, we don't need them. Let me grab them just to be safe. Oh, they're just person birds. I thought those were Chestos. Okay. So, here we've got Tropius, Minun, Wigglytuff, which we have checks for all of them. So, again, not very concerned. Is Poison Fang or Wing Attack more damage? They're both 60. This may badly poison, so we'll go for the Poison Fang. Solid. Cool. This does kind of mean that the Cherry Berry is useless. But it'd be like that sometimes. And if I didn't think Minun was going to go for Spark, I'd stay in, but definitely not risking that. Thunder Wave, so yeah, it wasn't, but it's okay. Mudshot KOs, Swift deals minimal damage. Yeah, even with a crit. And then all that's left is Wigglytuff. Which Wigglytuff shouldn't be able to do Attract on the switch. It'll probably be going for Toxic. We can bounce on it. I think I'll like bounce over Dig. I'm always down to bounce on it. Okay. Yeah, Wigglytuff is woman, so... No Attract, so either Body Slam, Soft Boiled, or Toxic. Probably Toxic. Ooh, okay. Dang. It's alright, we can heal off of leftovers a bit. And if we hit again with Mudshot, then we might even outspeed now. And that looks to me like we'll be able to take the KO with Basil. Oh, we're not faster. Oh, ooh, I wasn't looking at damage. Are we dead to crit? I think we were exactly dead to crit. But we're never punished, so it's okay. Alright, so next fight is against a double battle where they are going to lead Togetic Sableye. This is actually why we brought White Pepper. This White Pepper will be part of our lead team. White Pepper and Salt. So the idea from this fight is that Togetic spams Follow Me, Thunder Wave, Swagger, and Metronome, so really it's just like an annoying slot. And Sableye does like setup moves and then tries to take you out with Fire Punches and Shadow Sneaks. The idea behind everything is that we're going to just Icy Wind to make sure we're hitting both, and then we Rock Tomb on the Togetic anyways. So even if it was going for Follow Me, well, we were just going to hit it anyways, because I'd rather it not be doing annoying stuff. Although I do think that we don't KO with Icy Wind with White Pepper now. I think because of the spread. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's fine. Sableye's slower. Alright, we got Beautifly. Now, Beautifly and Dustox in the back are annoying. They spam Detect and Protect. And I'm kind of just betting on them doing that again. Ooh, okay, so it's going for Wing Attack on Salt, probably because of seeing it being really good damage. Sableye's really slow, though. Yeah, okay, Wing Attack. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Alright, Beautify is going to be slower now. That's good. Please don't just going. Okay, it's going for Swords Dance, and it might even see KO with Shadow Sneak. So we're going to need to swap out Salt. Oop. We get healing on Salt, actually. We Icy Wind and Rock Tomb on the Beautifly. Alright, Shadow Sneak. That's definitely going into Salt. We bullin', though. We bullin'. We take out the Beautifly. Then it's going to send in the Dustox. And so this will be some chip on the Dustox. Alright, and White Pepper should be dead to one more Icy Wind, I'm pretty sure. We gotta swap out Salt. This is just like probably just completely random move, but from looking at this, I think. Ooh, actually no, because Cayenne does not take very well on Shadow Sneak. I think this is actually switch in Basil. That's crazy that I went for that. Okay. Alright, now Dustox is immensely slow. Oh yeah, first damage on White Pepper. I completely forgot this thing had flipping Shell Bell. I didn't even see the HP bar move. Okay, I saw it move that time. Yeah, Sledge is going to be resisted. Of course it poisons. Alright, from here we'll Bubble Beam and Water Pulse. And that is the double battle taken care of. That didn't kill him. You okay?
Yeah.
You need anything? Okay, what you doing? Okay. Okay, now we take it out. Didn't even go for protect. Cool. Alright, we gotta heal up for sure. What is Basil at? 67? Brain's fucking infected with that shit from my old coworkers and my sister. We're still bullying? Yeah, 58. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's see, is there anything I want to swap around for this double back, or this back-to-back here? Because I want that low tad. No, I think we just keep the team as is. Wait, am I reading that right? The Graveler has Dig, Earth Power, Fire Punch, and Rock Smash? No Rock move? Okay. Interesting. We are still going to be leading Basil. Because Basil is by far our best lead into this back-to-back. And again, I don't even need to be actually doing this, but I want the Lotad encounter now. Mostly because that way it crosses off any like future Lotads or Lombres that I could come across on other routes. Also, we'll get an extra heart scale. I would love to fight the bottom one first. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, Macho. Yeah, we'll bounce on it. Hey, that's actually really good damage. Alright, Lear's a little meh, but there's nothing it can do to really stop this. Thankfully we took no damage, and I just realized the Breloom has no offensive grass move aside from like Leech Seed. If it's faster than me, I might get like Spore off. But I think just bouncing on it KOs. Mach Punch, okay. Okay, it is just faster, but yeah, dodging the Leech Seed is awesome. Cool. No, yeah, Basil is like Wishcash is definitely like probably the best Pokemon you could get for Flannery Split. Its moveset just handles so many things, and it gets like setup opportunities as well. It's nuts. We're not exactly like a special attacker, but with level advantage and quad effectiveness, I think Water Pulse is just going to take care of everything. Because he's got Graveler, Onix, Rhydon. So. And because he doesn't really have anything to do, he's just going to go in team order. I didn't think Onix would be faster still, but so long as we don't hit ourselves like 5 billion times in confusion, we'll be fine. Then last up is Rhydon. I guess like crit from Drill Run could be a little scary. Like if we hit ourselves and then also get crit from Drill Run, then we're probably in some trouble. But so long as like the exact worst scenario doesn't happen, we're fine. Alright, we did hit ourselves 103 on 77, and it's going for Rock Tomb because it is slower. So 59. Speed fell. That's okay. Going up to what? 66? We risk it. Okay. Ooh. Deals 30 damage, bringing us to 36. I think we dealt around that amount. Okay, cool. Basil, yeah, that's all I ask. All I ask is that you can just take care of the fight for me. Ain't too much. Alright. And now we've got 3 encounters we're gonna get. I forgot, is White Pepper a swift swimmer? Yeah. Alright. We get an extra heart scale. You get Lotad, which we have not caught yet. So, this crosses off, like I said, any Lombre in the future, something we can ignore. Any Lotad in the future, something we can ignore. Ludicolo, which is awesome. Thankfully, I just got really lucky and didn't get Lotad any other time, because I did not, like, delay encounters for this thing. So we gotta do some more nicknaming. Ooh, I like Juniper. I think that's cute. Alright, and then we have, we've got Meteor Falls up next, which we can get Tentacle, Goldeen, or Clam Pearl. And I think that's probably worth more than any of the... Can we fish from here? No. Okay, but we can fish after this. Because, like, the options that we can get here is, like... There's a 1% Beldum, but that's not going to be helpful for the Fire Gem. And I don't really think I care too much about, like, Geodude or Solrock or Lunatone. They are pretty mid Pokemon, so we will... Alright, have I gotten Tentacle, actually? Let me double check the Pokedex. No, I just battled one, so yeah, so... Granted, we may get Clam Pearl. Clam Pearl would be bad. But we're more likely to get Tentacool. If I can actually fish something up. Well, we already have a Goldeen, so we can reset. And reset encounter. Come on, give me the Tentacool. Tentacool. Brother, come on. Dude, Goldeen's not even the most common encounter here. Unless I'm looking at the wrong floor. No, yeah, the only floors that have Goldeen as an encounter. When was I have Goldeen as an encounter? Have it as 20%. So now we're just getting criminally unlucky. Okay. Dang it. That was probably our tentacle. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're gonna name this thing Mustard. And then that's our Meteor Falls encounter. There's some items over here we can get. Yeah, nah, I would not have wanted a Clefairy, that's for sure. You can get Clefable, but the moves aren't very good. Unless you delay it beyond where I'm at right now. Now, this area does have another guaranteed encounter. We can get Mantine. And Mantine's really good. Mantine will be able to handle the Alolan Executor. We just gotta get past Black Belt Knob. Which means I'll actually lead Cumin right now in case I get caught up by him. But thankfully it's pretty easy to avoid spinners in this game. Especially a spinner like that. And yeah, Mantine's guaranteed our encounter here because we've already had Magikarp. And we also already have Krabby. So again, kind of just like with the Tentacle, it's just basically fishing until we get the encounter. And then once we actually get it, we can catch it. All that for Magikarp. There we go. Second encounter. It didn't take too long. Yeah, like, unless this thing has, like, dang near minimum special attack, we should be fine. And we will be naming Mantine Mint. Alright, and then the trainer that is blocking the way out of here leads with a Skarmory, and then also has a Xatu in the back. There's an item over here. A Great Ball. At least it's refunded now. And just to show, even if we go all the way here, yeah, we still get caught. So if you want to leave down here, you do have to fight this guy. Alright, I think Fire Punch is just a KO. Yeah. Then Xatu, Fire Punch that. Ooh, it's Fester. Duly noted. Burn? No. We're dead to crit, so it's probably still going for the wing attack. God, Basil's just kind of been my crutch. But I mean, it's a good poke. 99 down to 17. Holy moly. Alright. So the next three, so we've got an Aqua Grunt fight, and then Shelly, and then Archie. These are not back-to-backs. You can actually re-team build after each fight. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a team for the Grunt, so that way I can make sure I can properly build a team for Shelly. That I want to try to fit two roles together against these teams. These are some of like the most important fights of the game for where I'm at. Alright, let's take a look at our encounters. Docile nature is fine, that means we're not minus special attack. Lonely, I think that's like plus attack minus defense, which is pretty bad on Mustard. I'm careful, I'm not sure what that does, but Swift Swim is nice. Swift Swim actually makes this possibly usable in some of the upcoming fights. Alright. Actually very usable in some of the upcoming fights. We'll probably have to forego Giga Drain, because they really don't like Lotad having good moves. Yeah, we have to forego Giga Drain if we want to have this thing be a Ludicolo. But it just kind of be like that sometimes. Magical Leaf and such should still be fine. That's very sad though, but... Alright, so let's start team building. We've got a lead Carvana. Carvana is actually not super fast in this game. So, ooh, wait, when does Sunkern evolve? Or how? Is it by stone in this game? Or level up? I like how it just doesn't tell me. What? Every other evolution it does show? But not Sunkern. Okay, whatever. Then I will shelve the Sunkern idea. That's fine. We bring white pepper for sure. We bring salt. Cayenne should not be here. Lotad we bring. Yes, continue box operations. Antonia also has Swift Swim. I don't really have a super good way to punish psychic types like I'd want. I guess I could use Paris. Or maybe Garlic. It has Swift Swim actually. So it'll be really fast. Let me look at Surskit. Alright, it evolves at level 22. And there's no reason to really delay it with the level cap that we're at. So we'll have Signal Beam, Bubble Beam. Damn, it does not learn Air Slash until after the level cap. That's okay. Signal Beam is kind of what we're really looking for. Okay. So yeah, we'll bring Garlic on the team. And in exchange, we will remove Cumin. And I think this is going to be the team that we're rocking for the Grunt. And actually, I think this team also fairly easily handles Shelly. So We will probably need to get some more rare candies, though. At least we won't have more than just one stack. Okay, so... we don't delay garlic. We need to get this thing up to, up a lot. Shiny Masquerain looks so cool. Oh, wait, does this thing still have Swift Swim? Intimidate. Oh. Okay. And it's bug flying type still, right? Yeah. Right, is there any reason to delay this? Lotad, I was going to learn Magical Leaf now, and then... yeah. Magical Leaf over Swift. We get Bubble Beam now. But again, I really like Water Pulse. Okay. Yeah, so we'll buy some more candies. I don't have a Water Stone yet. Alright, XP share is going to go on Bay Leaves, because Bay Leaves is probably actually not getting sent out. Which means actually maybe... No, we'll keep Bay Leaves. Bay Leaves actually provide some decent resistances into some of these fights. Salt will give the Shell Bell to... leftovers onto Basil. Then we just kind of do, yeah, berry juice, and berry juice. And actually I want to use one more rare candy on Salt, so that way we can get Brick Break and actually be dealing really good damage. That's probably going to be needed for what's coming up. We'll put Big Pearl back, Firestone back, and Smoke Ball back. And we just need to go get a Water Stone from Fall Arbor Town, so we can evolve into Ludicolo. And actually we're gonna do Cherry Berry on Salt. Ooh, wait, he's holding Shell Bell. No, yeah, we gotta do that. We can give Shell Bell to somebody else. Like White Pepper, since they're holding Berry Juice. We'll go ahead and propel through here. Almost ran into a trainer. That would have been awful. Still got Rock Smash because we have got Primate. We'll repel again. Go over. There we go. Getting off this fucking bike. Need to go down. Don't want to deal with the Furret double battle. Alright, and then we can buy a water stone from here. Right? Oh my god, please don't tell me I'm making the same mistake I made before. I'm making the same mistake I made before. We can't get water stones yet. Well, Lombre is still a swift swimmer. So it gets 82 speed. Which is still like the lowest of our swift swimmers, but it makes him faster than Salt, so I guess for whatever that's worth. Okay. Alright, so we've got the first trainer up front, which is just a regular Team Aqua Grunt. Only 4 Pokemon, so we're going to be fine for that fight. We'll just spend some more time team building for Shelly. In fact, I'll probably pull up the damage calc and we'll look at that together. And we'll also get our encounter here after we do this fight. On the off chance that it's something useful. Alright, so Carvanha, we're faster than. There is no way that Brick Break does not just KO. Kabuto. Maybe it saw highest damage from the Bubble Beam? Either way, we Brick Break. It's faster! Oh my god, Swift Swim. Alright. I need to stop being surprised by obvious things. I just need to fully read the document in front of me. Now, Dragonair has Body Slam, and it has Dragon Breath, and it has Thunder Wave. So it has 3 different ways to paralyze. That is why we're holding a Cherry Berry, in case this does not KO, that we don't get punished. See, Thunder Wave. Rain does indeed continue to fall. And then we Brick Break. That crit would have been cool earlier. Alright, then we've got Grand Bull. Intimidate lowers my attack. And I think we might even just be dead to Headbutt at this point. So, we now have Garlic debuting as a Masquerain. Getting our own Intimidate off. Okay, goes for Howl to put itself back up to neutral attack. Now, because of the rain, we basically still have Stab on our Water Pulses and stuff like that. How are our stats looking? 58-49. So yeah, so it is just better to click Water Pulse. We're faster, we may confuse. It brought itself back up to neutral attack. Now it's at +1. Which Ice Punch does not really threaten us because it's not boosting itself. Headbutt. 94 down to 26. And now this is probably random moving. Yeah, it's not a 3-hit KO. Yeah, now this Gramble is a lot. Alright, we go to Basil. Basil's our anchor. 21 down to 64, so we're dead to crit. And we're dead to, like, depending on if that was, like, really low roll, a very high roll might still KO us. But I'm pretty sure Water Pulse KOs. Okay. 'Twas a little scary. Now, Shelly has some phenomenal so let me go ahead and readjust how stream is looking, so that way we can do team building. So Shelly's leading with Nidoqueen. .60 speed is what we need to outspeed. God, this thing, and Nidoqueen is just like, has really solid stats, so it's gonna be a little hard to take it out in like one hit. It is raining though. Let me make sure that it's reflecting that. She only has 5. Oh yeah, she does. I thought she had 6. Okay. Rain is important. That is going to allow us to deal a lot more damage. Also, with Swift Swim, we're going to be faster than a lot of her Pokemon. So let's go ahead and see. 62, 57. I think, yeah, White Pepper will be our highest damage dealer. So, Quiet Nature. Dugong at 32. With a, not, well, actually, yeah, we put Swift Swim. And then Quiet. It's gonna be like 0. Or, okay. Yeah, that'll be, okay, so we're like minimum speed. Got you. Alright, 10. We're probably like 24. It's probably, okay, we can get away with like 7. As the listing, special attack is 24. And then okay. Actually pretty bad stats overall, but even Thunder Punch, this thing's best move, or Submission actually, can't KO me with a crit. And Bubble Beam is a guaranteed 2-hit KO, and we're faster. This thing holds no item, so even in worst case scenario, Dugong is good. Oh, let me put Shell Bell. Heals us about like 7, about 8%. So again, even worst case scenario, we'll get 14% worth of healing. Or no. We'll get a little less than that. Let me see if it... Does it toggle crit? Yeah, okay, so So just under 13% is what we'll be able to heal. Which I'm not sure that gets us out of KO range from anything else on her team, but at least it takes care of Nidoqueen. And from there, with team order, I want to say that would bring in Starmie next. We don't really have a good move for Starmie is the thing. Like even Drill Run, yeah, so... But we know it's going to be going for like a Shockwave, so... That does mean that we can like pivot around that. Because that would be... Yeah, like a Shockwave going into Whiscash. So let's go ahead and look at that. Whiscash is at 33. What nature? Careful. Okay. Ooh, very good attack stat at least, although pretty low defense and also very low special defense as well. And low speed too. But special attack is pretty solid. Okay, so Water Pulse, so we'll switch it on Shockwave, of course. Water Pulse cannot threaten a, let me actually make sure I put leftovers on. Well, first, Swift Swim. Leftovers. So yeah, Water Pulse will not be able to, most likely will not be able to 3-hit KO me, unless it's critting, of course. I mean, you know, it's hard to account for that. I just got a crazy message from my boss, so I had to stop for a sec. Okay. So Bounce and Mudshot are about the same. HP is a little bit less. But Bounce gives us more recovery. Bounce also, I think, has a chance to paralyze, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, looks like Bounce is probably our best option for cutting down on damage taken by getting more leftovers recovery. And eventually we might paralyze it over the course of a few hits. Okay, so I feel comfortable with the way Starmie's being checked right now, especially because we also still have Long Break, who does have like bad stats, but has like somewhat similar bulk overall, mostly due to getting Mega Drain as a move, so Juniper can see some play. We'll assume we kill with Whiscash. That would be bringing in Octillery next. Octillery has a Quick Claw. Octillery has like a bunch of wild moves. We can at least get an Intimidate off with Garlic. And also we'll quad resist the incoming Bullet Seed. That'll reduce Rock Blast and Body Slam damage. On the Rock Blast, we can switch to maybe Primeape? Is there anything else in the box that I would want to have? Looking at like the leftover Pokemon, which would be Dugong and Crawdaunt. I don't think so. I think this team is actually good. I just got to make sure that I play it through right. So, did Nido Queen. Let me go ahead and back to full screen. We were leading White Pepper. There's no real like statuses. There's like maybe some like body slam paralysis actually, but I think it's better to have the additional bulk. Now Bailey's doesn't really do too much on this fight either, so we will take him off just for the sake of being able to put on a Pokemon that probably can provide some more benefit. Let me look at Pikachu real quick. Sun/Thunderstone. So I can get either or? Is that what you're telling me? So is it either or do I just get the Alolan? I don't actually know. Let's see, let me look at Pikachu's moves real quick for what it has. Has static. Does not have the Thunder Wave anymore. Okay. So we can get into the PC, not Lanets. I need Opals. Because we did get a Sunstone. Did not mean to get the Moonstone. Take that one back. Again, Jolly Nature is still bad, so yeah, our special attack is just awful. But it's okay. We'll just have to make it work. We'll give Fenugreek the XP share, and we can still level it up some. Like, we need it to be usable. Learning Psybeam, we take that over Quick Attack. We are getting Thunder Wave, and I will take that over Brick Break. Then we get Thunder Punch, and then we don't get another move until 39 with Extra Sensory. We'll get it to 33 though. Okay. And Raichu is just meant to be a, in case we need it, we can pull it out. Okay. Oh, we do get our encounter here. Forgot about that. Swinub. As cute and adorable as this thing is, it is not going to be helpful here. But we will still catch it. It may have some use yet. If I can catch it. Oregano. Actually, no, nutmeg. God, I hope I'm not reusing names in it because I just forgot about it. That would be so annoying. Okay. Alright, we prepped for this. Aqua Admin Shelly. We have White Pepper, who leads Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam into Bubble Beam KOs. What's up? Joining in at a great time. We're getting ready to take on two really difficult fights back to back. Alright. Bubble Beam, we're faster because of Swift Swim. Bubble Beam should deal over half. Yep. Then this thing goes for Submission. Oh, I forgot Submission damage is going to make my healing a little bit less. That's okay. Yes, just like I thought, Starmie for Shockwave. Okay. So then Starmie's going for Shockwave. So that is why we have Basil. Basil takes no damage due to being ground type. Making it essentially just waste its turn. We are faster because of Swift Swim. We gotta click Ancient Power because Ancient Power boosts would be lit. Didn't get it. Water Pulse is his highest damage. It's going to do a good chunk. But we have Leftovers to get some recovery. And we also have Bounce to increase the amount of recovery that we're going to get. And if this paralyzes, it may even trigger it to switch, which would be interesting. Because it does have Natural Cure. I don't know how it sees and handles that. Still hits us with the Water Pulse. Still does a lot. Mudshot and Bounce are like the same damage range, so we're still gonna go for Bounce. Oh, fuck, I forgot it was gonna go for Recover. I didn't think about that. That would have been a free Ancient Power to click. It's okay. There is room for some minor mistakes and like play pattern failings in this. It fucking sucks if this thing keeps hitting its Water Pulses though. Okay. This should be clicking Recover. So this is a free Ancient Power. Ooh, it's all the kill. Rip Basil. Oh, that's terrible. Basil was gonna probably come to the fire gym with me. Alright. We just gotta pivot a little bit now to a slightly different strat. We still are, of course, way faster than this thing, being Swift Swim and this thing being paralyzed. Juniper really doesn't actually, like, care too much about what's going on. Like, it's just gonna be Team Mortar now. Ooh, is her Dugong faster? I would hope not, but there's no saying. Actually, there is saying. Let me take a look. We have 42 speed. And Shelly's is... Let me cut off the rain. $59. Okay, so no, this thing is fast as fuck. Okay. In that case, we click Mega Drain. Of course. Why wouldn't I get paralyzed by that? Okay, I was gonna say that's a really good damage, but that being a crit makes some more sense. But that should mean that we're able to two-hit KO if we hit a couple more times. 80 down to 52. We're dead to crit. So that was 28 damage, but I think we just need to risk it. Come on, Juniper. See, this is the type of luck I get. Starmie did not get fully paralyzed once. Alright, we live one more non-crit. 45 down to 15, that was 30. Mega Drain. 26. Okay, so no, we're dead. We gotta switch. Is there anything that takes a body slam decently well? Garlic can intimidate it, so I think we'll go for that first. Body slam 94 down to 77. And then this should be Aurora Beam because that's super effective. Which White Pepper quad resists. Sadly, our Dugong is slower. We're a minus speed nature, so. We can click Troll Run. Bubble Beam. I'm hoping you didn't click that because that's a kill. Okay, no, it's just highest damage. Whoa, that didn't kill? That's hard to believe. And I doubt Ice Shard KOs from here, so we just gotta click Drill Run again. Okay. Oh man, please don't tell me I'm gonna wipe the Shelly. Now I'm spending 2 hours getting back up here. Alright, Octillery's next because of Bullet Seed. Or Rock Blast. I hate that I don't know which it is. Our best switch-in, though, is here. Because we at least resist Rock Blast, if that's what it's going for. Okay, just saw a kill with Body Slam as well. Damn, that was a lot of damage. And I doubt I KO with Brick Break. Because this is probably going for Bubble Beam, and Bubble Beam probably just kills me. It's faster. What? Or was that Quick Claw? That had to have been Quick Claw. Okay, let me actually look at her Octillery. Octillery's not that fast, right? Yeah, this thing is 44 speed. Okay. No, we just got unlucky. God! Okay. That's incredibly annoying. Oh, man. Okay. I'm pulling up something over here on my end. A lot of people use a Alolan Raichu. Jesus. Just need the blank set. Not Rattata. Okay. So, because all she's got left is a, Crawdaunt. I just need to see, am I capable of just, like, KOing this thing outright. With my really bad Jolly nature. See, what ability do I have? Swift. I have Swift Swim, okay. Alright, let me start running some numbers. Night Slash is doing numbers. If it crits, it kills me.